Day 92, Monday, first day of the week, everybody. You got to get things going, man. You got to get it going, right? So Mondays are crazy days. You know, some of you probably went to bed Sunday dreading the fact that you got to start the work week, start the week doing whatever you do on Mondays normally. But you know, so ladies, if you're driving in the car putting on your makeup in the rearview mirror, or men, if you're in the car driving to work trying to shave, that's no way to start the day at all. No, and you know it. You're guilty, right? Not only is it not safe, right, while you're driving, but you know, it doesn't follow our rule. So what's our rule? Our rule is to spend a few minutes the night before, kind of laying out and planning what you're going to do the next morning to hit the ground running. Allow yourself time in the morning to not just roll out of bed, you know, grab a cup of coffee and run out the door. You know, that's a horrible way to start the morning, man. Geez, you didn't even get anything to eat. You didn't get a chance to wake up, collect your thoughts. Probably didn't even make your bed, you know. I'm just getting on you because I'm trying to help you get started on a positive note, because how you do something is how you do everything. How you do something is how you do everything. So did you get up and make your bed this morning? Did you tidy up the bedroom? Did you come down and, you know, get yourself some coffee or breakfast or whatever you do to kind of, you know, a full glass of water? Many of you probably don't even think about this, but while you're sleeping all the night, you're not eating or drinking unless you're me. I get up in the middle of the night and eat and drink all night long. You know, I'm constantly drinking sodas or water. It's horrible, but another day, another story. But the point is, if you're a sound sleeper, you need to replenish your body with fluids. The first thing I do when I wake up in the morning, I drink, well, it's water, basically. It's mixed with some minerals, but I'll just drink as much as I can, try to get a tall glass of water down to kickstart the organs. You know, you're dehydrated. You know, what's the first thing you got to do when you wake up? You got to go pee, right? So you go and make it even worse. You haven't drank all day. Now you got to go relieve yourself. So you got to replenish that body with fluids. You got to get the fluids in there. That kickstarts your organs. That wakes you up a little bit. Many of you may not know a red apple has more caffeine in it than a full cup of coffee. So if you don't have a penchant for coffee, grab a red apple. Red potatoes are the same way. They don't have caffeine in them. They have a little bit of carbs in them, and red potatoes have a great source of energy. So that's something you can put in a frying pan real quick with some eggs, get a little protein, and then hit the door on the way out. Grab a glass of water on your way or a bottle of water. Keep hydrating yourself throughout the morning. You'll start your day off much better than you would otherwise. So I just wanted to say that on this day. And, you know, listen, I'm trying to be a little over the top today because this is my way of dealing with Monday. You know, after yesterday, I got some bad news that a good friend of mine that played college baseball with passed away very unexpectedly, at least in my just really tough. Keith Laszlo is a first-class guy. I was on instant messaging with half a dozen or so of our teammates last night. None of them could believe it. It was just really tough. So it was a rough night for me, but I just made a decision that, you know, if Keith was here, he's a fighter. You know, Johnny Martin said something last night, you know, in a text. He says, man, this guy was a true free spirit. He really was. He just kind of never let things get to him, you know. So if he was here, he'd probably say to us, hey, man, don't let this get you down. I'm in a great place, right? From what I understand, my buddy Keith was struggling with diabetes. I don't know the significance, and I certainly don't want to suggest that there was something other than what, you know, he was really dealing with was at hand. But his sister said something about it might have been diabetes, dealing with diabetes. But he doesn't have to worry about that anymore now. He's in a great place. And, you know, I'm being a little selfish thinking I'd rather have him here because he's looking down and go, man, I'd never want to go back. I'm in a great place right now, you know. So I'll see you on the other side someday, Keith. In the interim, you guys be brave, be strong, go get what's yours.